Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Tigers will kick this away to start us off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Nowhere to run at the middle.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's an out route, the catch made. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. They try the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He's going to take off. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Oh, he makes the catch. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He fires downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
First down here at the 45. One explosive play has gotten this drive going, and they're set up near midfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass caught. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Line for the end zone, running it right up the gut. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So it's a comfortable 2nd and 4 for the offense here after that penalty. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
3rd down and goal. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He missed it. Off target that time. And the game's still tied here in the 1st quarter. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. The back's got it. They'll tackle him at the 27. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this 1st quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Oh, look at the quick cut. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have with this running back position.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to throw here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Going for his running back. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Breaks into the clear. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Here we go.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Come
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. And the quarterback dropping back. Wide open downfield. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks free. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. The DB's backing off from the line now. And it's a direct snap. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. Incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't work that time.
Chris, I love it. The offense pulls out the flea flicker at the perfect time. We saw them run this in practice this week, and it works here just like they rehearsed.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Catch is made way down inside the 30. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He lets it go. And we're able to get him down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And they've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they get the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. That ball snagged for a completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He's going to hand this off. running with purpose. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it to the left. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They got him down after a really big gain in that completion.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And the Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal.
Ready? You got two. You got two.
Send the back in motion. First and goal, handoff. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Huck with room to run. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 40-yard line. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Canes. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling? They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line. Run that running back. Make sure he protects the football. And you got a great chance at a victory.
Important second down play coming up. Chewing clock with the running game. Fights through the tackle. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Boy, that pass rusher got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And it's intercepted. A crushing play.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And it's a direct snap. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He's got room to run. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for a first down mark. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. On the attempted trickery, backfires, and now it's fourth down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Crowd trying to make a difference here on fourth down. On the run here, lets it go. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So he's just across the line of scrimmage there, draws the illegal forward pass penalty, and takes the touchdown off the board. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Leaning on the run game here. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. Both area heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today. Stepped up when a lot of people had questions. If they can play in this kind of game, the answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
The Tigers looking to just run the clock out here in the final minute. Takes the handoff again. He finds some space. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W.
Let's go.
They'll run it to the right side. As the first down is still going. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game. With under a minute to go, I think it's safe to say they can secure a victory here.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He breaks free. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks an open space. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it.